As someone who works from home and spends a better part of that time sitting through most days, I know how important a good chair is to my work from home experience. But I'll be honest to say that I've never really considered an ergonomic gaming chair, and I'll explain. You see, I'll also be talking about some key things to note when looking for a gaming chair, specifically, the backrest, the arms, and a bunch of other things as well. Hi, I'm OgehE, and if you're new to my channel, well, I'm a digital product designer, entrepreneur, and content creator, and today, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on the Haworth line of gaming chairs, including the recently launched Haworth and Xbox limited edition chairs. Now, I've got to say this is not a gaming channel. However, I do spend a lot of my spare time playing video games, and I even have like a dedicated gaming setup in my home office. While I'm rocking a typical all-black gaming setup, I really don't like the look of traditional racing gaming chairs because they are just horrible. They don't encourage good sitting postures, and they're definitely not kind to my back. Which is why when Haworth reached out to send me 3 of their gaming chairs, particularly the Halo Master Chief, the Xbox Fern, and the Xbox Very gaming chairs, I was stoked. Majorly because I already owned a Fern chair, which I bought over 2 years ago, and I really have spent a lot of time sitting in that chair, and I like it for a bunch of different reasons, particularly because it's quite different from a lot of other ergonomic office chairs. Full transparency, this video is not sponsored. However, as I mentioned earlier, they did send out these chairs to me, but all opinions are mine. First, the unboxing. These chairs come pre-built in 3 huge boxes, which saved me a lot of time and energy because I didn't have to put all the parts together. All the parts were already assembled, making the unboxing experience, or the unboxing process rather, a breeze. I really like that they come all set up, but something to note, if you don't live in the US, shipping these chairs to wherever you are can be pretty expensive because they are heavy. Right out of the box, these chairs are definitely S-tier chairs, and they look and feel premium. And being a designer myself, I can appreciate all the details that went into combining the materials on these chairs together. Both the Fern and the Very chairs have forward tilt options plus back lock, tilt tension, and 4D arms. These features can lower pressure on your back and your spine while sitting, and it can be life-saving in the long run. Each chair has a unique look to it. With the Very chair, you have breathable mesh material throughout the chair and the cool leather material on the seat pad. Now, it doesn't feel like typical leather. I'm not sure what the material is. It does feel like leather, however. You have the Xbox badge of authenticity at the bottom, right above the Haworth logo. As for the Halo Fern, you get the Halo signature green color and the awesome United Nations Space Command Alpha badge, which is in gold and I think looks so sick, by the way. An embroidered badge up top and the John 117 Master Chief Spartan tag on the front of the headrest. I really like the fact that that's there. While I mostly play Call of Duty now, I do miss my Halo days. Now, the Xbox Fern comes in all black with a unique material and pattern on the backrest, a green spine, which I'll give a bit more detail about in just a second. You'll also see that there is a gray embroidered Xbox logo on the back and on the headrest as well. I've got to say that the branding on these chairs are not subtle, and that's definitely my least favorite thing about the chairs. And for my spec nerds out there, here are all the details on all 3 of these chairs. Now, let's dive into the key parts of each of these chairs so that you have a good idea of their similarities and their differences as well. Both headrests are height adjustable. However, only the headrest on the Very chair can be tilted forward and backward, and can also be pulled forward and backward as well, which I think is a very nice feature. The height adjustable feature on the Xbox Fern is a welcomed upgrade from the Halo Fern chair, and that's because the one on the Halo Fern is fixed, which I don't like because it doesn't give that flexibility to adjust it. The headrest on the Very chair feels a lot more comfortable than the one on the Fern, and that's because I really like the fact that it has a different shape to the flat shape that we have on the Fern chair. Now, originally, the chair I got 2 years ago did not have any headrest on it, and I didn't mind that at all. On the Very chair, the headrest allows quite a range of movement. You can tilt it forwards, backwards, up, down, and this makes it easier to find the perfect setting that suits anyone's preference. For instance, I do not like the headrest touching the back of my head directly, which is why I prefer either having no headrest or being able to position the headrest kind of at the back of my neck, which is where I think it should sit. There are clear differences between the backrest on the Fern and that on the Very chair. And this is where the Fern really shines, in my opinion. On the Very, it's all see-through and breathable mesh materials, which comes with an adjustable lumbar support. And for the Fern chair, well, first, you're getting this striking design modeled to replicate the shape of your spine. My favorite thing about this Fern is that the backrest is flexible enough to move with you as you stretch while sitting. The backrest also comes with this cool sweater-like plush layer, which I learned Haworth calls the digital knit, and this material is definitely a game changer. This is my favorite thing. It feels cozy, it's comfortable while maintaining the firmness, which is a plus on my books. Now, you get various color combinations with this material, and each of them can give you a very unique look. It is definitely a different material from the mesh material used on the Halo, which is the regular material I had on my own Fern chair as well. It's see-through and it's breathable. Moving on, both have solid lumbar support, and I have noticed that the lumbar support on the Fern chair is a little more aggressive, which honestly I prefer. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with the unique spine design of the Fern, but it feels a lot more comfortable and ergonomic. Both the Fern and Very chairs can go up and down. You can adjust seating depth and tension of the backrest, and also they both come with forward tilt options. However, the way both chairs handle reclining is very different. On the Very, you can lock and unlock the recline function. So once unlocked, you can lean back to the max capacity. And once locked, well, you don't have quite the distance for motion. Now, on the Fern, you get up to 4 steps, each allowing a certain amount of distance for you to recline or lean back. And when unlocked, you can lean back to the maximum allowed for each of the steps. With this knob, you can control the tension, and when loosened all the way, you get 0 pushback. Be careful with that as well. As for the seating depth, both seats would accommodate people at various heights with, different seating preferences. For reference, I'm about 5'6" or 5'7", and the seat can come all the way out, which allows me to sit with my legs curled. Now, when I scooch all the way backwards, I can feel the gap between the backrest and the seat, which I don't really like the feeling very much. The seat pad is so comfortable on all 3 chairs. It's really soft, and I can sit on this for long hours without feeling sore. But I will say that the leather on both the Halo and the Xbox Fern gets really warm after some time. The arms on these chairs are super customizable. You can move and position them in any way that you want, and they feel quite comfortable with a soft top layer, which is not like a cushion or anything. It's just a lot more firm, but not plasticky. The prices are not cheap, considering that these are limited edition options, with the Xbox Very at around $999 at the time of making this video. The Xbox Fern is $1599 and the Halo at $1499. These are definitely top of the line premium chairs. These are solid chairs in my opinion, and while gaming, they are really comfortable. I love the comfort of the Fern chairs a lot more and prefer the lumbar support on that as well. That's going to do it for this video. If you are interested in any of these chairs, links down in the description below, and I would love to hear your thoughts on what you think about the chairs as well. And if you like this video, let me know by hitting the subscribe button and the like button, as that really helps the algorithm. I'm working through a bunch of different videos on tech, desk setups, and more. If that's something that you actually are interested in, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon.